Welcome to part 2 of my wardrobe tour. So before I get into it, I'm going to kind of explain how I store things, where I keep things, because I do live in an apartment. I live in a 1-bedroom and it's a little bit small. It's not bad though. So I have this clothes rack out here in addition to my closet, because my closet is pretty much filled to the brim with my dresses, plus a few longer hanging things that wouldn't fit on here. So up here is where I keep all of my Lolita specific stuff. You can see I have it organized in color, but what I do is I keep like my cardigans, boleros, and outerwear here that are pastel. Then I just go down kind of in a rainbow order for my blouses, and then for anything that's like red or black, pretty much, it's kind of the outliers of my wardrobe, they go here. I keep my bags on the outer ends of the rack. Down here is where I store all of my general kawaii fashion. I also wear Fairy K, so I keep a lot of that stuff down there. And I'll show you where I keep some other stuff. So for bags, I store them in a few different ways. I have some that I keep hanging off of either end of this rack. And then I also have some overflow down here next to it, and then a little bit more down by the dresser floor. I also got these hooks for my doors, so that's where I keep some of my other bags. So I have some in here in the door to the hallway, and the rest of them live here on the doorway that leads to my bathroom. I also have this one bunny bag that's just chilling up there. So in addition to my dresses that I keep in here, I keep my cardigans. So I have 3 longer cardigans, one is in the wash, and then this is also my Kumiya roomwear set from Baby. And if you go down to the floor, I have a bunch of shoe racks because I have a ton of shoes. All of my Lolita specific ones are on those 2. Then I have a couple miscellaneous things like some wire U's and my Lolita boots that are down there, and some random normie clothes. I also forgot I have a couple pairs of shoes here. Those are my Demonias and my yellow shoes. So this drawer is where I keep all of my head bows. I'm gonna go over those later. This is my accessory corner. I also have some slippers down there that are cute. So I have these boxes for storage. These 2 are mainly earrings. These are some earrings I got recently that I thought would be cute for both Lolita and everyday. Rings go in there. I have some bracelets in there. This is where I keep some chokers and some smaller necklaces. I have my 2 big bangles up there. This bag is where I keep buttons and things that fall off of dresses that I need to repair. I got this little hanging rack for a lot of my necklaces. Over here, on top of this box, this is where I keep all of like my waist ties, corset lacing. I have some mittens from AP, this Hello Kitty muffler I got recently, 2 pairs of earmuffs, some from Baby, these are from Daiso, and this is the little headband that came with my roomwear set. These I don't really know how to store since they're all so bulky, so they're just living on top of here right now. If you open the first drawer, I have all of my wrist cuffs right here. I have a ton of wrist cuffs. And then these are all the kind of miscellaneous headpieces that are not head bows, so that's where I keep those. Then the second drawer has a lot of detachable pieces, like these go on top of my boots. This is a nurse hat my friend made for me that I still haven't like decorated and put together. Then I also have like, I think these are the neckties from Dreamy Dollhouse. They live here with a lot of like bows, clips, all that kind of stuff. So miscellaneous drawer. Then the third drawer is where I keep all of my berets. I have some bow belts in here. I also keep like my aprons, some leg warmers that are for Fairy K are in here too. So those are like my more accessory type pieces. Legwear lives in this drawer, and then the one above it, oh, that one's a little bit messy. Hold on, that's not where it's supposed to go. So yeah, I keep legwear and tights and stuff like that in both of these drawers. These weren't quite big enough to fit everything, so the overflow gets folded and goes here. I also have some seasonal specific headwear, these 2 witch hats. My friend made me the pink one, and then this one I got from Sweet Dreamer. So those are also there. So now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna actually show these individually. So I guess I'll go from this side. This is an AP cape that I bought very recently to go with one of my winter coordinates. I can't remember the name of this, but I really like it. It has this bow on the back. Next up, this is the Cotton Candy Shop cardigan that I found. I have it in pink, and I have the lavender JSK, so that's kind of cool. Next up, I have this Meta Bolero that I found on Wonderwelt, I believe. And it's my only mint bolero, and I think it's really cute. This is an AP parka that has a little bunny hood. Also can't remember the name of this one, but I have it in Saxon pink. This is the Candy Sprinkle cardigan, and I always think it's kind of funny that I have the like opposite colorway for the cardigan that I do for the dress. I also found this one off of Wonderwelt. This is my Milky Chan the Fawn cardigan that I got with my pink skirt set. This is another Meta Bolero that I've had like since the very beginning of my wardrobe. And I think this one's called like the rose embroidery one. It's very cute. This is a blouse from Strawberry Witch that I bought to go with my first ever cord. So I still have that. It's kind of an odd color. It's not quite pink, but it's not quite coral. This is a bolero from Bodyline, and I like it quite a bit, but it is kind of itchy on bare arms. So this is another blouse from Bodyline. It's the pearl one, and I originally bought this. I think this is like the actual pink one. I have both of them. There's a pink one, and then there's kind of like a purple toned magenta one. So this is one of them. This is one of my cut sews from Forest Rabbit. I do wish I'd sized down on it because it is quite big, especially in the sleeves. But it has these cute little bunny ears on the back. I got this, I don't know what you'd call it, like a bolero, cardigan, outerwear thing. It has a hood too, it's very cute. I got this off of AliExpress via Lowly Gals, and I haven't had a chance to cord it yet because it came in a couple weeks ago, but I'll see what I can find to do with it. This is that other pearl blouse from Bodyline, and I believe this is the one that has a more purple undertone. You really can't tell unless you put them right next to each other, or you try to cord them and it looks really, really weird because it's not pink or it's not lavender toned. This is another Strawberry Witch blouse, and I really want to alter this because I hate this neck ruffle right here. I like the front of it, but I hate how this looks. So I'm gonna cut that and alter it later. This was my first ever Angelic Pretty blouse. I believe it's called like the square ribbon blouse, but it has princess sleeves and it's chiffon, and the lace on it is absolutely stunning. I'm stocking the Saks colorway of this on Mercari right now because when I have money, I want to go snap that up. This is my last Bodyline blouse. This was also one of the first blouses I got. I found this on Depop. And it has these rose buttons. A ton of them popped off though when I traveled with this last, so I'm gonna restitch those. Those are in my little Rilakkuma bag. And it also came with neckties, which I really like using this for my Magic Princess round to JSK, because you can make like a giant bow and it looks really cute. This is my other Forest Rabbit cut sew. It has this little gingham heart. I like the sleeves. This is another one where I wish that the sleeves were smaller because they are really large on me, but I still really love this cut sew. I have to find something to do with it. I got it for honey cake, but I feel like I'm wasting like this little detail right here if I wear it under a JSK. So this is my mint blouses now. This is the pearl ribbon blouse again. I think these are the only 3 colorways of this blouse that I have, but I really like this mint color. It goes great with Milky Planet and Memorial Cake. This blouse, I can't remember where it's from. It might be from Sleep Doll, but don't quote me on that. It's a very odd mint and it's so sheer, so I'm having trouble cording it. I kind of liked it with Candy Sprinkle, but I don't know. This hanger is a stand-in for what I'm wearing right now, my Toy Fantasy cut sew hoodie thing. I like it a lot. This is my first time wearing it. I got it like a couple weeks ago. This is a Diamond Honey blouse, and it has these little strawberry embroidery thingies. I don't know what I'm gonna cord this with. I think I'm gonna try a sax cord with Cherry Berry Bunny, but this is a lot sheerer than I thought, so I'll see if I can make it work, but I love it. This is another blouse. I don't know where I got it from. It was definitely a Taobao store, but I forgot which one. I don't see any tags, but very cute. It came with neckties, but I don't know where one of them is. I left one in my drawer of detachable things, and the other one has gone missing. This is a Little Dipper blouse, and it is one of my favorite blouses. I kind of struggle with it though because it is more of a mature design. I did a skirt cord with Milky Chan the Fawn that used this blouse, like a Saxon pink one that I really, really love still, but it always seems too mature when I try to pull it out for stuff. This blouse I got as a freebie with my Dream Fantasy set. They sent it along, which I thought was very nice, and I love wearing it with that print specifically. And it's very cute. It has these little bows on the sleeves. This is a Milkland cutsew, so they're technically more of a Fairy Kay brand, but I find that their cutsews also look really nice with Lolita. So it has little polka dots, and I found it for like $7 on the Japanese secondhand market, so that was a really good find. And followed by that is a Nile Perch cutsew, which is another more Fairy Kay brand. This one was on Lace Market, and it has these cute little ribbons. I love wearing this one with Wrapping Heart because it kind of matches the theme. This is the same Diamond Honey strawberry blouse, but now in lavender. This one I have no clue what I'm gonna do with. I really just bought it because I saw strawberries and my mind just broke. So we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with it. Let's see. Ooh, this is a Dear Celine blouse. This is one of my favorite ones. There's one on pink on Lace Market right now, which I really, really want, but it's a small and the large fits me perfectly. So maybe I'll find it later, but I think this one is absolutely stunning with like the design of it and the ribbons and the lace. It's very pretty, and it also has glitter in it. This is a back cutsew from the Black Ribbon, and I bought this when I was first starting out, when I thought I was going to have my entire wardrobe be more of like the spooky, cute, aesthetic, more gothic Lolita. But I'm really glad I kept it because I liked wearing it casually with other normie clothes, and this one should go really nicely with my spooky macarons. This is another cutsew, but I can't remember the brand. This one is also off of Taobao, and they have a black colorway, which I really want to get later on, but they're sold out of it right now. So it has these cute little roses. Another one I really like wearing with Milky Chan the Fawn. This is another AP blouse. This is the blouse that went with Candy Sprinkle and Cotton Candy Shop. I found this on Lace Market, and I didn't realize that this went with like most of the special set dresses, but I really like it, and it has shirring in the back, so that means it doesn't hate my boobs. Another Diamond Honey strawberry blouse. I bought like all three of those within like a few days. But this one I know exactly what I'm gonna do with, and I got it for Cherry Berry Bunny. I think this was like my second Lolita blouse ever. My first one I made, and it was like okay, but it definitely was not my favorite construction. Like the sleeves were just too big in comparison to the rest of it. But this one I bought to go with Queen of Snow when I didn't really have many blouses and options. Let's see. I think this is from Infanta. I got it as a freebie along with a dress that I purchased. It has little bear ears in the back, which I think is really cute. And it's actually my favorite white blouse that I own. I've worn this a lot. This is another one I don't know where it's from. It was definitely one of those purchases where I did like a giant Taobao order and just like typed in like Lolita and then whatever the Chinese character for shirt or blouse was, and just kind of bought what looked cute. So it has little polka dots. This is another one of my favorite blouses. This is from Chest Story, and I bought this ages ago, and I have used it in a ton of cords, and it is still amazing. The only thing I don't like is that the sleeves don't have elastic, so they're kind of tight, but I really like the design of it, and I want them to restock it in pink so I can get it in more colors. This is a blouse I got from AliExpress, I think, and I'm kind of happy with the color of it. I thought it was going to be a lot more pastel yellow than ivory, but it's still really cute. This is my cream cookie collection cutso. It's missing its little front thing that is in my detachable box. But yeah, I found this on Mercari for like 50 bucks, and so I went ahead and snapped it up. I also can't remember, let's see, this is from a brand called Precious Clove. This one had a tag, that I bought to go with honey cake ages ago, and I really like the fit of this because sleeves tend to be too long for me because I am short and so I have stubby arms, but this one fits just right, and I really like the little bow that it has going up the neck. It's kind of a cool cut. This is a glitter tail blouse that I bought secondhand to go with honey cake and Little Bear's Cafe, and it's one of my favorite blouses, specifically to go with those prints just because I really like how light and comfortable it is. I wore this when I went to Disney and I wore Lolita, and I lasted the whole day. I wasn't really sweating that much, which was really nice. This is another one from Little Dipper, this red princess sleeve one. Again, I bought it to go with honey cake, but I think it'll actually look really nice under Cherry Berry Bunny and some of my other prints that feature red. So this is a blouse that I commissioned from Glitter Tail. It's the same style as the brown one that I just had, but I asked them to make me this like bright red color, and I also got it tailored to my measurements because I have a big bust and small waist ratio that makes fitting blouses very difficult for me. So I got this one custom done, and I love it. I'm very pleased with how it turned out. This is another Angelic Pretty cutso. I think the name of this, I think this is like Wrapping Cherry or like something cherry. I got this off of Lace Market. Super cute. It has some gingham, some red, very comfy. This is another blouse off of AliExpress. It's from the same person that did the light yellow ivory one, but this is red gingham. It's a little bit darker than I would have liked, but I will try it and see what I can do with it. This is a red bolero that I bought from my friend Mika, and I got this to go with honey cake and Cherry Berry Bunny. This is my one and only black blouse. I used to have two, but I sold my old one because it was from Bodyline and their sizing is never consistent, and so it did not fit. It was really, really uncomfortable. So this is the lone black blouse. I ordered some more back in September and they still haven't been delivered yet and the tracking number expired. So I'm gonna hope that that order actually comes in because I have like 8 blouses in there. Some of them were really expensive too. So we'll see. And this is just a random normie cardigan that I have up here because it can go with some of my stuff. I kind of got wore it with letterall and it looked kind of cute. So those are all my blouses. And I am going to show you guys bags next after I put all of these back up on the rack.